A doctor reveals 5 food secrets to reverse aging and fight disease. There is a healing power lying dormant in your kitchen, a secret weapon that the world's leading doctors are using to reverse the aging process, turning every meal into an opportunity to proactively protect your health, fight disease, and unlock the innate healing power within your own body. Did you know that your body possesses 5 natural defense systems that can defeat cancer, reverse heart disease, and combat aging? The problem is, most of us don't know how to activate them. But today, that all changes. I will show you how to flip the switch on these superpowers using nothing more than smart food choices that anyone can make. For the next 20 minutes, as a doctor with 20 years of experience, I won't be talking about medicine. I will reveal the scientific secrets that allow you to become the architect of your own health. Stay with me, because what you are about to hear will forever change the way you look at food and at your own body. Defense system number 1, mastering your blood vessels. Did you know that within our bodies lies a network of blood vessels nearly 60,000 miles long? This system is governed by a process called angiogenesis, the formation of new blood vessels. It's a double-edged sword. When you get a cut, this system creates new vessels to heal the wound, which is a good thing. But cancerous tumors also need blood vessels to get nutrients and grow. If we can control this system, preventing abnormal vessels from feeding a tumor, we can literally starve it to death. So how do we do that? The answer is on your plate. Scientists have discovered that familiar foods have the power to cut off the blood supply to cancer cells. 1. Green tea, especially matcha. Green tea contains a powerful compound called EGCG, which acts like a firewall, blocking the signals that call for the construction of abnormal blood vessels. How to use? Drink 1 to 2 cups of green tea per day. Prioritize matcha because you consume the entire powdered leaf, resulting in a much higher EGCG content than in regular tea bags. Tip: whisk matcha with warm, not boiling water to preserve its nutrients. A little honey can be added if needed. Drink it in the morning or early afternoon to avoid affecting your sleep. 2. Tomatoes, especially cooked tomatoes. The lycopene in tomatoes is like a deceptive lure. It tricks the angiogenesis receptors, preventing them from connecting with diseased cells. How to use? Cooked tomatoes in sauces, soups, or stews release more lycopene than raw ones. A warm bowl of tomato soup for lunch is an excellent, easily digestible choice. Tip: cook tomatoes with a little olive oil to help your body absorb the lycopene more effectively. 3. Berries. Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries. They contain oleic acid and flavonoids, which act like pruning shears, trimming away the excess signals that stimulate the growth of bad blood vessels. How to use? Eat them fresh, blend them into a smoothie without added sugar, or mix them with unsweetened yogurt for breakfast or a snack. Tip for seniors: if you have sensitive teeth, you can gently steam the berries to soften them and then mash them. Frozen berries retain nearly all their nutritional value. Furthermore, scientists have pointed out that some foods improve blood circulation, which is especially important for older adults who often experience cold hands and feet or slow-healing wounds. 4. Extra virgin olive oil. The polyphenols in olive oil act like a maintenance crew, stimulating the production of healthy endothelial cells, patching up cracks in the vessel walls, and keeping blood flowing smoothly. How to use? Use it in salad dressings, drizzle it over cooked vegetables, or use it for a quick sauté at low temperatures. Never use it for deep frying at high heat. Tip: aim for 1 to 2 tablespoons per day. Choose oil in a dark glass bottle and store it in a cool, dark place. 5. Spices like cinnamon, turmeric, ginger, and basil. These are nature's most powerful anti-inflammatory foods. Cinnamon, for example, contains cinnamaldehyde, which acts as a catalyst, activating endothelial growth factors to help form a healthy new capillary network, which is especially beneficial for tissue repair. How to use? Sprinkle a small pinch of cinnamon powder into your coffee, yogurt, oatmeal, or baked dishes. Tip: a very small amount each day is enough. Cinnamon is a warming spice. Individuals on blood-thinning medication should consult their doctor. Applying this isn't complicated. Start with 2-for-1 meals that combine both groups of foods. Ideal breakfast. Instead of black coffee, start your day with warm lemon water with turmeric. Follow it with a bowl of oatmeal topped with chopped strawberries or blueberries, a sprinkle of cinnamon, and a cup of green tea. Healing lunch. A plate of whole grain pasta with a tomato sauce cooked with olive oil and herbs. Finish with a glass of pomegranate juice, another fantastic anti-angiogenesis food. Defense system number 2, regenerating with stem cells. Deep inside each of us, especially in our bone marrow, are stem cells. Our bodies use these stem cells to repair and regenerate damaged tissues. When an organ is injured, like the heart after a heart attack, or the brain as it ages, these stem cells are mobilized to the site, transforming into new cells to replace and repair the damaged ones. It's miraculous, isn't it? But as we get older, our ability to mobilize this repair crew diminishes. The good news is certain foods can reawaken them. First, before stem cells can do their repair work, they need a clear path to travel from the bone marrow to their destination. The following foods help clear the obstacles on this path. Number 1, nuts, especially walnuts and almonds. This food group is rich in alpha-linoleic acid, a type of omega-3, and vitamin E. They act as a lubricant for the circulatory system, reducing inflammation, the primary roadblock preventing stem cells from reaching their target. They also protect the stem cells themselves from damage. How to use? A small handful, about 7 to 10 nuts, per day as a snack. You can eat them directly, soak them overnight to soften them, or grind them to sprinkle on porridge, yogurt, or smoothies. Tip for seniors: for those with weak teeth, unsweetened walnut butter spread on whole wheat toast or mixed into hot porridge is easy to eat and digest. Number 2, matcha green tea. The EGCG in matcha not only fights bad blood vessel formation, but also acts as a guiding signal, improving the movement and function of endothelial stem cells, the type responsible for repairing blood vessels. How to use? 1 cup a day. You can prepare it traditionally or mix matcha powder into smoothies, yogurt, or even baking flour. Tip: if you find matcha too bitter, start with a very small amount, 1/4 teaspoon, and blend it with a ripe banana in a smoothie. The sweetness of the banana effectively neutralizes the bitterness. Once the path is clear, it's time to command the bone marrow to produce more stem cells. Number 3, dark chocolate, 70% cacao or higher. The flavonoids in cacao beans are like a direct pep talk to your stem cells. They can promote the proliferation and differentiation of stem cells, significantly improving both the quantity and quality of your internal army. How to use? Just 1 to 2 small squares, about 20 grams a day, is enough. Enjoy it as a healthy dessert or grate it over fruit. Tip: choose the dark chocolate with the least amount of sugar possible. If you're not used to the bitterness, start with 70% cacao and eat it with a naturally sweet date. Note, those with blood sugar issues should consult their doctor. Number 4, dark-colored berries, such as blueberries and blackberries. The anthocyanin pigments that give these fruits their vibrant color are a natural growth hormone for your stem cells. They protect stem cells from oxidative stress and stimulate them to work more efficiently. How to use? A small handful each day. Eat them fresh, blend them in a smoothie, or make a sauce to accompany meats. Tip for seniors: frozen berries are often cheaper and just as good. You can steam them until soft, mash them, and mix with some chia seeds to create a delicious and nutritious pudding that's very easy for those with chewing difficulties to eat. The power lies in combination and consistency. You don't have to eat everything at once. A regenerative breakfast. A smoothie made with a banana, a handful of frozen blueberries, a scoop of matcha powder, a spoonful of almond butter, and nut milk. It's easy to drink and provides a range of stem cell boosting nutrients. A smart snack. A handful of walnuts and 1 to 2 squares of dark chocolate. This is an incredible snack for your brain and your body's regeneration. The golden rule: variety and persistence. Rotate these foods throughout your week. As you eat, imagine you're sending positive letters to your bone marrow, ordering it to produce and dispatch its most elite healing forces. Defense system number 3, nurturing your gut microbiome. Imagine that inside your intestines there is a vibrant, thriving rainforest home to trillions of microorganisms. This is your microbiome. These are not enemies. They are a second brain, a power plant, and the body's greatest defensive fortress. As we age, just like a deforested jungle, our microbiome can become depleted and less diverse. The number of good bacteria declines while harmful bacteria get a chance to flourish. The consequences are poor digestion, bloating, gas, constipation, weakened immune system, getting sick often, slow healing wounds, less effective response to vaccines, decline in mental health. Science has proven a powerful connection between the gut and the brain, the gut-brain axis. An unhealthy gut can lead to low moods, anxiety, and memory decline. The fantastic news is you can. You can replant the forest and recruit the most elite beneficial residents for your gut. You do this with 2 main weapons: probiotics, the good bacteria, and prebiotics, the food for good bacteria. Probiotics are the live beneficial bacteria that, when introduced in sufficient amounts, help restore balance to your gut ecosystem. 1. Naturally fermented yogurt and kefir. These are garrisons filled with beneficial bacteria like lactobacillus and bifidobacterium. They're like reinforcements, strengthening the gut barrier, fighting off harmful microbes, and improving nutrient absorption. How to use? 1 serving of unsweetened yogurt per day, or a small glass of kefir, a fermented milk drink, thinner than yogurt. Have it for breakfast or as a snack. Tip: choose plain, unsweetened varieties. To make it more palatable, mix in some chopped ripe banana or berries. Kefir is often easier to digest than yogurt and is a great choice for those with lactose intolerance. 2. Traditional fermented foods like kimchi and naturally pickled vegetables. These are treasures of probiotics from Asian cuisine. The natural fermentation process creates a diverse and rich ecosystem of microbes, helping to internationalize your gut flora, making it more resilient and robust. How to use? Eat a small amount as a side dish with your meals. Just 1 to 2 tablespoons of kimchi or a few pickles per day is enough. Tips for seniors? It's crucial to choose naturally fermented pickles made without vinegar and refrigerated kimchi that has a bright color. Avoid canned, pasteurized products as the beneficial bacteria have been killed. Those with high blood pressure should consume these in very small amounts due to the salt content. You can rinse them briefly to reduce saltiness. Prebiotics. These are special soluble fibers that humans can't digest, but are the favorite food of your good bacteria. You can load up on probiotics, but without prebiotics, they will quickly starve to death. 3 prebiotic-rich vegetables: artichokes, asparagus, onions, and garlic. These foods contain compounds like inulin and FOS, fructooligosaccharides. They act as fertilizer for your gut's rainforest, stimulating beneficial bacteria to thrive and produce short-chain fatty acids like butyrate that benefit colon health and the entire body. How to use? Cook them to make them easier to digest. Steam or boil artichokes, sauté asparagus, and use onions and garlic as a base for most of your dishes. Tip: the artichoke is the king of prebiotics. A soup made with artichokes and stewed with ribs or other root vegetables is both delicious and incredibly nourishing for the gut. Green bananas and legumes. They contain a special type of fiber called resistant starch. This starch resists digestion in the small intestine and travels straight to the large intestine, where it becomes a feast for your good bacteria. How to use? For bananas, you can blend slightly green bananas when the peel is still a bit greenish-yellow into a smoothie. Legumes, lentils, mung beans, black beans should be cooked thoroughly into soups, stews, or desserts without sugar. Tip: cook a large pot of unsweetened mung bean or black bean dessert and keep it in the fridge. Enjoy a small bowl each day, either warm or cold. It's a simple way to add prebiotics and fiber to your diet. The power lies in combining the reinforcements, probiotics, with the supply lines, prebiotics. Ideal gut-friendly meal: a bowl of brown rice with pan-seared salmon, a side of artichoke soup, and a vegetable salad with onions and garlic. Finish with a serving of plain yogurt mixed with a ripe banana. The golden rule: plant diversity. Different types of fiber feed different strains of good bacteria. Aim to eat at least 5 different colored fruits and vegetables every day. Important note: when you start increasing your fiber intake, do it slowly to allow your digestive system to adapt. Drink plenty of water to help the fiber do its job and prevent constipation. Defense system number 4: protecting your DNA. Inside every one of your cells exists a miraculous blueprint, a book of life written in the language of DNA. This is the master plan for every function in your body, from the color of your eyes to the way your heart cells beat. But modern life is like a constant storm battering this precious library. Every day, your DNA endures tens of thousands of attacks from free radicals, air pollution, and cigarette smoke, UV radiation from sunlight, toxic chemicals in processed foods and a polluted environment, chronic stress weakening your natural defenses. The following foods provide the essential nutrients to protect your DNA. 1. Colorful vegetables: carrots, purple sweet potatoes, and pumpkin. The orange color in carrots and pumpkin comes from beta-carotene. The purple in sweet potatoes and cabbage comes from anthocyanins. Each pigment is a different kind of specialized guard, forming a diverse defense network that protect DNA more comprehensively. How to use? Cooking makes them easier to digest and release more antioxidants. Steam, stew in soups, or mash them. Tip: for elderly, for weak teeth, you can steam broccoli until very soft and then blend it into a soup. Spinach can be sautéed until tender or added to a green smoothie. 2. Cruciferous vegetables: broccoli, spinach, and kale. This group contains a miraculous compound called sulforaphane. It doesn't repair DNA directly. Instead, it acts as a wise supervisor. Sulforaphane activates the repair genes within your cells, promoting the body's self-cleaning and DNA repair mechanisms, while also helping to eliminate severely damaged cells that are beyond saving. How to use: chop broccoli and let it rest for 30 to 40 minutes before cooking. This allows the enzyme myrosinase to activate and create sulforaphane. Then lightly steam it. Don't overboil, which destroys nutrients, or stir-fry it quickly. Tip for seniors: for weak teeth, you can steam broccoli until very soft and then blend it into a soup. Spinach can be sautéed until tender or added to a green smoothie. 3. Nuts: walnuts, almonds, and pecans. They are rich in vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant that acts as a suit of armor, directly protecting the cell membrane, the first gateway that attackers must breach. Meanwhile, the mineral zinc in nuts serves as a crucial tool for DNA repair enzymes. How to use: a small handful of mixed nuts each day. Tip: soaking nuts in water overnight makes them softer and easier to digest. You can also grind them into a powder to sprinkle on porridge, yogurt, or smoothies. Protecting your DNA is not a complicated task. It's as simple as eating a rainbow on your plate every day. A comprehensive meal: a plate of salmon, providing anti-inflammatory omega-3s, served with steamed broccoli, DNA repair, and mashed purple sweet potato, DNA protection. For dessert, a handful of strawberries and blueberries. Protective drink: teas like green tea with EGCC or chamomile tea are also rich in antioxidants and help reduce stress, a silent saboteur of DNA. The golden rule: diversify by color. Don't just eat green vegetables. Try to include at least 3 different colors in each main meal: red, tomatoes; orange, carrots; purple, cabbage; dark green, broccoli; white, onions. Defense system number 5: building an intelligent immune system. Your immune system is your body's army, fighting off every invader from bacteria and viruses to cancer cells. A strong immune system can recognize and destroy cancer cells as soon as they form. But just like any army, the immune system needs to be trained and armed. And once again, those weapons come from your food. The following foods help train your immune system to recognize and respond more powerfully to threats. 1. A variety of mushrooms: shiitake, maitake, reishi. Mushrooms contain unique compounds called beta-glucans. They don't kill enemies directly. Instead, they act as a target practice dummy. These beta-glucans alert and stimulate macrophages, or the Pac-Man cells of the immune system, making them more vigilant, faster moving, and more effective at eating bacteria and viruses. How to use: cook mushrooms thoroughly to release their nutrients. You can use them in soups, stews, stir-fries, or porridge. Tip: a bowl of chicken soup with shiitake mushrooms during the cold season is a fantastic natural vaccine. Reishi mushrooms are bitter and difficult to eat directly. You can slice them thinly and brew them as a tea, or add them to a soup pot and remove them before serving. Always cook mushrooms, never eat them raw. 2. Garlic: nature's natural antibiotic. When garlic is crushed or chopped, it releases a compound called allicin. Allicin acts as a commanding general on the battlefield. It has direct antibacterial and antiviral properties, while also boosting the number of crucial immune cells, like NK or natural killer cells. How to use: to activate garlic's power, you must crush or chop it and let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes before cooking. This allows the enzyme allanase to create allicin. Tip: use garlic as a flavor base for most of your stir-fries and stews. If your stomach is strong, you can eat fermented pickled garlic as a side dish. Note: those on blood-thinning medication, like warfarin, should consult their doctor, as garlic can amplify the drug's effect. The following foods help calm the immune system, preventing the chronic inflammation that is the silent enemy of old age. 3. Fatty fish, salmon, herring, sardines. Fatty fish are rich in omega-3s, DHA, and EPA. These healthy fats are like messengers of peace. The body uses them to create anti-inflammatory molecules, resolvins and protectins that help extinguish the fires of chronic inflammation, minimizing the risk of the immune system mistakenly attacking the body itself. How to use? Eat at least 2 servings of fatty fish per week. Prepare it by steaming, baking, or poaching rather than frying to preserve the omega-3s. Tip: canned sardines in olive oil or water are an affordable, convenient option, and their soft bones provide extra calcium. You can mash them into a salad. Nuts and walnuts. Beyond their role with stem cells, walnuts are a great source of ALA, a plant-based omega-3, and other antioxidants. They help regulate the immune response, preventing it from becoming overactive. How to use? A small handful of walnuts every day. Eat them plain, soak them in milk, or blend them into a smoothie. A model meal. A plate of baked salmon with a mixed stir-fry of various mushrooms and garlic, served with a side of pumpkin soup. In 2025, we have tools that previous generations could only dream of. Micronutrient tracking apps, advanced versions of apps like MyFitnessPal help you not only count calories, but also track your intake of antioxidants, fiber, and other disease-fighting micronutrients. Companies like 23andMe offer DNA analysis to determine whether you respond better to a Mediterranean diet or a low-carb diet, or if you need to supplement specific nutrients. Wearable health trackers, Apple Watches, and similar devices don't just count steps. They measure sleep quality and stress levels, key factors that determine the effectiveness of your diet. I understand that after hearing so much information, you might feel a little overwhelmed. Where do I even begin? Don't worry. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. You don't have to change everything at once. This week, just try adding one new thing to your menu. Maybe it's a salad with tomatoes and olive oil, or replacing your milky coffee with a cup of green tea. Just one small change. Feel the difference. Listen to your body. It will tell you what is right. And remember, you are not alone on this journey. We are here to walk with you. Press that subscribe button and turn on notifications so that every week we can find new motivation and learn a new lesson to become healthier and happier together. Your health is priceless. Start investing in it today.